Hello the channel, welcome back. Rewards video tonight. Always nice to be in amongst the rewards. And a wee preview for the weekend as well. And Celtic are back. Yes! No Celtic, no party. Celtic are back. So I'm going to go over the Celtic playsharper predictions as well. In case you're wondering why I've been so enthusiastic, I've got a tea here. So we're going mental, having a tea at 8 o'clock at night. Going absolutely daft. So there we go. So let's have a look at it. Just to say as well, hope everyone's enjoying Rivals. On a quite a nice streak here. 8 out of 10 we're on in Rivals, so the next ones are going to be pretty important. It's been good fun actually. Looking forward to playing the Celtic games in Rivals as well, and the actual rankings going back in the right direction after being absolutely rank rotten, not rank. So anyways, quite a good weekend in terms of under 23s and things. Going to have a look back through the lineups quickly and then we can open the rewards. So Premier League special weekly. This was a real painful one. Good old De Zerbi. I didn't have any other goalkeepers or playing, so there's a couple of English teams off, and I did quite think that Pervis opinion would be a good option in terms of the cap costs. Liverpool smashed it done pretty well, so painful one, but that's what it is. Guess I could have just not took the risk and bought another goalkeeper. Cap to 20, etc. Been doing pretty horrendously at. Nothing too good in the other competitions, limited wise. Obviously, quite focused on Celtic. Cap 240, never made the cap either. Not so good. All Star rare. So I think we've got to take tier 4 for this. So pretty good overall, pretty solid. Shame Lyson conceded because he was playing pretty well there too. This one's just scraped tier 5. Pretty bad captain choice. I don't know how Odegaard only done a 57 with a 5-0 win in captain choice, so he'd never really done well in that game. It's unusual for him. But under 23s bailing is out as per usual, so Trubin clean sheets. Trubin season. Marato with the 100. Then he had a clearance off the line. Geertruida scored. Matt Swifer, really good base. Rodrigo, pretty frustrating. Took off at half time against Almeria. I think he played a lot of games, kind of a bit of fatigue and stuff there as well. So pretty annoying there. And then this one was pretty close again. So tier 1 for this effort, I think. So 11th, again Benfica, Trubin, Tonio Silva, good. Coxu, really back to form, which is excellent. Verdi Kadioglu just doing his usual, and Vinicius Junior pulled through in the end. Wee bit of frustration there as well. It's a big chance missed, which was kind of 15-point swing, which is quite big when you've picked him as a captain, but can't complain at all. So let's get them opened, and then we'll do the weekend preview as well, because I'm bursting to go for Celtic. So coins 4,200. So like 10 more weekends and I can buy a hoodie. Cap 240 limited, hit the threshold there, so 0.0023 of Ethereum. Premier League Winter Special Limited. So I hit the cash in both of them. Quite enjoyed this tournament, to be honest. Hopefully there'll be more tournaments like that in future from Sorare. I know we're waiting on the big roadmap, etc. And then this totally painful one where basically goalkeeper at the start would have been like top 10. So 4 rare cards, which is pretty good, and 1 limited card. So we'll go for the limited card first, and then we'll go in descending order. Considering Celtic were off, still pretty happy. Please enjoying the under 23s in particular anyway, so that's good. Although here, my previous winner for Vermeeren might be going to Atletico Madrid, so that is not good news, but there you go, you just have to have a patience with that one. So Champion Euro rare. Sorry, we've won this other guy. I have no idea who he is. Just completely ignoring him. In my excitement, talking about Celtic. So it's a mid from Everton. Abdoulaye Decore. It's a tier 5. It's not bad for tier 5. He was kind of linked with some moves and stuff there. So hopefully it was Saudi Arabia. So that's not so good. That might explain why he's kind of down the tiers. But pretty solid player. And yeah. If there's more charges for Everton, they might be playing the Championship next season. All-Star, rare tier 4 French, that's usually good. French defender, it's usually good. Leipzig, Bit shippy, nice. I thought for a minute there it was Simic, and I was like, what? Pretty interesting one. I mean, big talent. He's been injured. So pretty happy to sit in that one for 365th. That is pretty good. And then into the star attractions under 23s, two top 20s and under 23s. So definitely feel like what we've been doing with under 23s is working. Been some lighter game weeks with guys off and all that sort of stuff. We'll do the preview in a minute. And some teams who don't play this weekend, like Benfica, who are in the cup. So it's quite a fun tournament. You can't just roll out the same teams every weekend like you do with Celtic, hopefully. So anyway, tier 2, under 23 there. Belgian defender from Rennes, a 38. Nice. He's actually a pretty good player, so happy with that. Scores pretty well when he's been playing too. I think kind of a wee bit in and out. I think the thing with Rennes, I think Lenny Euro probably going to go, maybe not this window, but by the summer. So I'd imagine he's going to get a lot of game time. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Guy who scores pretty well, I think, when he's not doing anything daft. And then the tier 1, so the highest tier, Algerian forward, is it Guiri? No, it's USG. Mohamed Amora, nice. Just assuming because it was Algeria that beat Guiri, although I'm not sure if he's still actually recorded under France on this. But yeah, that's a beauty. I mean, he's been superb. He's having a great season. The only risk, I guess, this stage of the season would be a move, but a real good card to win. So definitely can't complain about that. Another superb weekend, and we gave away some cards as well. Gave away Akliush, etc. So we'll continue to be kind, hopefully over time, and hopefully that works in our favour with the positive variance, as it's referred to sometimes. So team fixtures wise, look at this. I didn't even set it up this way. Celtic are just that good. 66% clean sheet chance. Expected team goals 3. Win percentage 90%. Ross County are in turmoil. They get beaten in the cup by Partick Thistle at home. Can't really see anything other than a Celtic win by a few goals there. It's a good chance to actually have a look at the playsharper. So Joe Hart in goals, no real controversy there. Greg Taylor again left back. I do think Celtic still be in the market for a left back, but no signings yet. So even if someone does come in, unlikely to start at the weekend or even be in for the weekend. Liam Scales again played in the cup against Bucky Thistle. Carter Vickers reduced his percentage a wee bit just because he missed the game in the cup, but Rogers did say, like, for example, Callum McGregor was completely rested, so unless there's any news that Vickers is out, I think he'll play. Alistair Johnson, pretty simple there. Callum McGregor again, so he was completely rested against Bucky Thistle, but be coming back in for the weekend. Matt O'Reilly, excellent again. It was lower league opposition, but looked really sharp. Paulo Bernardo scored, so that was good seeing him getting a goal from midfield. Really composed finish, and Hatati's away at the Asian Cup, so that spot looks fairly nailed at the moment. Luis Palma again played the full game in the cup. Furuhashi got 60-70 minutes, scored, so that's good. And Lila Bada, quite a few rumours and everything surrounding him. I think that's kind of quite convenient for clickbait with the war going on and the whole thing with Celtic and the Green Brigade and the Palestinian flags and all that sort of stuff. I'll be surprised if he goes this window, but you never know. If he goes in and says to Celtic, I'm really not happy, I really want to go, then I guess it could be a different kettle of fish. I have got Nicholas Kuhn and his 25%. He couldn't play in the cup. He did sign in time, he was fine, but he wasn't fine. He had dental surgery or something, so he was talking during the game, and he was champing at the bit to get going, but assuming there's no movement with Abada prior to the end of the week, then I would think that Abada will start and Kuhn will come on and get his first game time or his debut. So Celtic, Juventus, pretty unusual to see them up there actually. Pretty good win the last game. Nice against Metz, again, pretty nice fixture for them. Not a licensed club though. PSV against Almere, so again that's not really a surprise. Expected team goals of 3.39, so that's hugely high and pretty understandable really. In fact, we've still got this. Hang on. That's why I've got it filtered to clean sheets. That's why. So yeah, PSV and Celtic best sort of fixtures for expected goals and win percentages. Sorry about that. What a diddy. Anyway, getting a bit rusty. We know Celtic been involved in everything. Bayern Munich against Augsburg again. No real surprise there, but a pretty surprising result against Werder Bremen. So there we go. We expect team goals 2.65, and they do have a midweek game against Union Berlin. So I think if they get a win, they get a bit of momentum going again. Leverkusen, I watched them. It's a fantastic team. So good. Be careful with this game. I think Jonathan Tah's suspended, so he could book the last game. I watched it live against Leipzig. He's suspended. Obviously, Tapsoba, Odilon are at AFCON, so I wouldn't really be banking on a clean sheet. I think they're struggling a wee bit for defenders, but goal scoring wise, they should be up there. Barcelona, Villarreal have been poor this season. Concede a lot of goals, so no real surprised to see that sort of percentage in terms of win, etc. And Barcelona scored a lot of goals against Betis away as well. Dortmund, Sancho settling back in pretty well. Antwerp, really good fixture for them, said Vermeer. I'd be really sad if Vermeer goes to Atletico Madrid. Really hope he doesn't go, but there we go. You do. Again against Westerlo, pretty interesting one. Again, a tough game, so obviously got your man at Westerlo, who I can't even remember now, midfielder, under 23, still not coming. Anyway, this T going to Nicholas Madsen. Hard game for him. Servette, not licensed. Paris Saint-Germain, pretty good game. Ajax, kind of coming on to a bit of form, looking a bit better. Cienciano, so it's good to see some other leagues coming back, etc. there as well. Feyenoord against 20 is a big game there in Holland, so Feyenoord will be looking to get back on a winning ways. Looks like maybe Ugalde is going to Spartak Moscow, and there's strong rumours that G Small is going to Rangers as well. Real Madrid against Las Palmas, not maybe as high up as you would expect. Las Palmas have been really tight this season, so it's still pretty high win percentage. And then Juventus, not actually the best of the fixtures, just the highest in terms of clean sheet. So in terms of my own players, so get this set to all. Just going to do a quick overview. I'm not going to pick any teams tonight because it's what I'm quite excited about it. Celtic being back and all that sort of stuff, but just going to have a quick look through. So, Joe Hart expects 55. I think that's kind of based on AA as well. So, I'd imagine that Celtic should really do a number on Ross County. I guess Hart's maybe not going to have too much action, so if he does concede, not going to be a big AA game. Jungdal, interesting one, guy who I've been really impressed with since I've got hold of him. And Cavallina, who I just bought recently and got a clean sheet away against Dynamo Zagreb, which is brilliant. Nico Schlotterbeck, guy's just a beast. Buscaglia, he's just a sensational player. Been unreal this season. Really good. Quite a lot of Celtic players featuring high up there, and actually sneaky one down here, Owen Wijndal, pretty good last game for Antwerp. One of my rivals game as well, so that's an interesting one. Edigucci is probably still showing as Celtic, but he's transferred. Vermeeren might not even be there, I suppose. Celtic players in there too. I think Celtic have got a better fixture than this would really sort of make out. Nicholas Kuhn's got forward and mid cards, so that's kind of interesting. Balikwish is injured. Luis Palma appearing now. Scott Olsen, pretty interesting one. Berardi is pretty good. Harry Kane, obviously, up there. And Wirtz, what a player. Absolutely brilliant. Really enjoyed that Leipzig game against Leverkusen. I thought such a high level sort of game in general. So excellent, really. So there we go. Another great weekend in terms of rewards. 2 top 20s in the under 23s. Excellent. If I do some lineups or a more detailed breakdown, I might try and, if I can time maybe Thursday-ish, go through more in terms of the outlook for Celtic, etc. But for now, we hope that the outlook is winning more on SO5. Great fixture at the weekend. Couple of midweeks coming up as well. So play the weekend, then next weekend's Aberdeen away, then Hibs midweek, and then later on in February, I think 28th, we've got Dundee at home. So a couple of midweeks to come as well. So there we go. Good time to get involved. with some Celtic cards. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. That's the weekend preview done and the Play Sharper preview done. If you're playing midweek, as we always say, good luck and go for it.